What is going on YouTube? Josh here from The Creative Wade, and today I'm going to show you a quick and simple, super basic way to create a lyrics video. So the first thing that you want to do is go to Vizzy.io. This is 100% for free, and for those of you who are overwhelmed with the Vizzy.io user interface, I'm going to make it super easy for you. Once you go to the website, click the editor tab, and it is going to pop this up, and don't worry about it, just click over here off to the side, and then you'll see your basic Vizzy.io layout. And if you play it, it does have a demo song, kind of show you the visualizer and stuff like that. These are kind of more advanced features. We're not worried about that right now. We're just trying to get a lyrics video. So what I want to do, basically, this is like Photoshop or any layer-based image editor. The layers start at the bottom, and those are the things that you will see the last. Like this is the background image, and you will see it last. And then your spectrum, which is this thing right here, you see it up front. We're not going to need the visualizer right now, so we're going to highlight that and click delete on your keyboard, and it'll ask you if you're sure. Click yes. And the particles, now the particles are the little white things that are moving around if I play it. But again, this is a super basic tutorial just for lyrics, so we don't need the particles. Now, the image, this is where you can kind of change your artwork for your background. And this is going to be a song for mine called Party in the South. It is a country song. Shameless plug, I will leave a link in the description to the Spotify if you like what you hear. So what I want to do is click upload, and I want to add a background. Here is the album cover for that, and I'll let it upload. And there is the album cover. And again, you can unclick fit to screen if you really want your album cover to be centered. I don't want that. I want to kind of stretch it out because I want my lyrics to be in the middle. But I don't want my image to be this clear because I don't want to distract anybody. So remember how I said these are layer based? If I go to my background layer, which is in the back, and I click this little button, add effect, I'm going to scroll down, and what I want to do is I want to blur out that image. So I'm going to go to the 2-pass blur and then click add. And you can see it's a little blurry. Over here on your right, here are your controls for whatever you have selected over here. Like if I select my lyrics, now you can see my lyrics control. And if I select my image, I can see my image control. Now my background layer, because I added the effect on this main layer, it's going to be over here. So you can see my 2-pass blurs right here. I hope this is not confusing. But what I want to do is I want to increase my passes, and you'll notice it stops at 10. You can manually type in more. I want it to be a little more blurry than this because, again, I don't want it to be distracting to anybody. So I'll type in 20, hit enter, and now we have that. So the next thing would be to upload your audio. So just come down here to the right, choose audio, and I'm going to go up to my Party in the South, if I can find it, Party in the South, my master. And it'll give you this warning because I have a WAV file. If you have an MP3, you won't get this warning, but don't worry about it. Like it says, you can still export the video. You won't have an issue. Yep, everything's good. So what I want to do is I want to come down here to this tab that says lyrics. And you can manually type them in, or you can do what I'm going to do. I went into my distro kit and I basically just copied my lyrics. All right, now that we have our lyrics copied and pasted, I want to come down here and click Start Sync. And I'm going to be listening for Cruising Down the Back Roads, Windows Down Low. You'll notice that it's orange, and I recommend that you structure your lyrics out in a per line kind of format because that's how it's going to sync up. So I'm looking for Cruising Down the Back Roads, Windows Down Low, and I know that it starts right about here.
Cruising down the back roads, windows down low.
And ends right about there. Okay, so I want to go ahead and put my playhead right there, hit mark start, come over here, right about there is where that line ends, and I want to hit mark end. And now when I move my cursor, my playhead, you'll see my lyrics are synced up. And this is basically what I'm going to do for the whole song. So I'm going to save you guys some of the frustration of watching me do this line by line. I'm going to go ahead and do all of these, and then I will come right back. All right, through the magic of editing, we have got all of our lyrics to our song, and now you're going to see once you're done on your last line item here, once everything is green, it will give you the option to end sync. So we just want to click end sync, and everything is good. You can go in and refine this. If the timing is a little bit odd, you can go in and fix this at that time. And then we just want to click add to project. And now finished mapping lyrics and layering them. So now if we go to our composition, we can actually see our lyrics are going to be synced up. So here's the fun part. Because it added another lyrics track, we can actually go up here and we can customize it now. So if we want to change the font, we can actually change the text size so it's a little bit bigger. And here's the really cool part about this thing is if you keep going bigger, it will stack it upon itself, right? So if you have a particular style in mind, and then if we play it from the beginning,
Cruising down the back roads, windows down low. Got my buddies in the truck and we ready to go. Coolest packed tight with some sweet iced tea and a little bit of shine for the white.
now that we've got the lyrics all synced up, everything looks good, we can go ahead and we can export this. So we just go up to File, click Export, and it will give you this prompt. Got it. And here is the fun part. You can just kind of experiment with these settings. I usually don't do 60 frames per second. I'll usually just do 30, and then at a regular. So we'll kick this up to 1920 by 1080 and click export, and you will export a basic lyrics video. I encourage you to experiment with Vizzy. Let me actually come up here and click back. You can do so many cool things. It gets a little more advanced whenever you start adding other effects and things like that, but this is a super basic lyric video. I really encourage you to hop into to Vizzy and just experiment with different settings and stuff. You can get some really, really cool results. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If you're into this type of content, hit that subscribe button, and remember to check out this song if you are into country music. I will leave a link in the description. Thank you so much, and God bless.